What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to another one of my early test server video logs right here. This time with a lot of gameplay, really cool and crazy moments that I had during the live servers with Mark II Max stuff here. And meanwhile, I'm gonna explain to you guys the changes coming in Saturday's test server, okay? I'm a day early this time with the early news, and that's really cool. Basically, and by the way, at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you a trident damage bug. A trident bug that happened quite often, and I see it where it deals less damage. And I'm going to show this to you at the end of this video. For now, let's focus on this gameplay here and on the test server. The new weapon Chimera, the heavy spiral, that was supposed to be tested last time, or was tested. It was supposed to have a damage increase of 44%. Somehow this damage increase didn't really kick in. Somehow something must have gone wrong there, and they have worked on this to try to make the weapon actually have the damage increase. So this is going to be something we need to look into. I actually set all my news down on this piece of paper, Stone Age. But yeah, so this is something that we need to test in the test server Saturday. How much damage is the Chimera actually going to do? Just side information on my, opinion on my side here. It's a weapon that fires around obstacles at long range. It shouldn't be a massive damage dealer. It should be a supporter or a suppressor, but not really the damage dealer. So let's hope it's going to be staying within that category, okay? Then we have the new weapon, heavy weapon Avenger, of course, also the heavy Punisher, which is nice that it comes right now in the news because we're now using the medium Punishers here. It has also been changed again. The animations changed. It should fire more like really 3 or so Punishers now, yeah, with a lot of spread. It should. I think they increased, the projectiles bullets or so, and the spread goes up, so the dispersion at distance, and they countered it with a little bit more damage per projectile. So I think overall the weapon should be doing good. But once again, something we need to test and check out next time as the animations have changed and the bullet spread might be a little bit different. Let's see, okay? The new robot Mender has undergone a big change. You noticed that it was introduced last time for the first time, and it will now have 52 kph, so kilometers per hour. It will be running much faster than it did before. And it will also have the repair efficiency has been doubled, so it will repair much more than it did before. But although it says here the cooldown was decreased, apparently last time there was a bug where the cooldown of the Mender was longer than it was supposed to be. Sorry, shorter. I think it was only 10 seconds, but it was supposed to be 18 seconds. Okay, so now they set it to the actual 18 seconds. And the repair, power has been increased or doubled. And of course the speed, a very important change. With a speed increase, this might actually make this robot Mender a very attractive version now to play, because keep in mind, when you are fast, you can also pull yourself out of trouble and then maybe heal yourself and maybe attack again. So that's something that might be possible now with a Mender that's no longer that slow. Once again, we're gonna test this on Saturday in the test server video. So you just subscribe to the channel here, guys, please, if you haven't done it yet, guys. And then you get notified for this test server video when it comes up on Saturday, and you'll see all these things that I'm speaking about right now being tested. Yeah, so that we see how they look like. And yeah, the Wayland has also gotten a little bit of a change. It now has increased speed. It now goes by 39 kph, okay, so faster than before. And the repair power has been decreased, though, okay? So it will take a little bit longer to heal somebody up all the way. And yeah, so that's something we're going to test as well. Overall, everything else, I think, looked and will be the same. It's more like the speed and the healing that was changed in the case of the Wayland. And the distance indicator change if you have one or more weapons. I'm gonna display that right here with you. Well, if you look at this picture closely, you will see that there are differences. You see the one is completely out of range, one is with these arrows showing you that one weapon is already in range, and the other one is when all weapons are in firing range, okay? So just so you know, there's a different range indicator coming as well this time. And then we have new animations for the Avenger, as I said, more alike of 3 Punishers. That might increase dispersion too much, so we decided to increase damage a bit. 960 per 2 bullets, which are firing twice as much as the normal Punishers do. So around 960 now, level 8, instead of what it was before. Mender also had much faster reload than expected. That's what I told you before. It's now 18 seconds as intended, okay? So the Wayland has a 10 to 15% decrease in repair amount. So that's a little bit of a numbers that I can give you as well here. And yeah, so I think that's for now the test server news, but keep in mind, in a few minutes, I'm gonna give you this ridiculous bug that I encountered with a Trident. The Trident, the heavy launcher, the heavy rocket launcher, right? Which, by the way, in my opinion, really needs a little bit of more love and a little bit of an upgrade, because not only does it have a bug I'm gonna show you later, where it deals less damage, and on top of all that, the reload is terribly long, and that you have to always empty your full weapon, because we have tested this. This fits to the video. We have tested on a previous test server the Trident with the reloading mechanism of the Tulumbas, where you can fire one rocket, then let regenerate, and then you fire 2 rockets or 3 already, because you have already regenerated. And you know, this way you can fire at a Bulgazari, make the Bulgazari safety dash, and then you fire the rest of your rockets into the Bulgazari's new location to hit him with all the damage, right? So that's something I would really love this change to come, because overall I think the Trident is one of the most spectacular weapons in War Robots. I love these gigantic rockets. I love them. The giant splash radius. It's just super awesome, and I love it. Problem is, though, that the Trident is absolutely not living up to its capacity. It's a heavy weapon, for the love of God. A heavy weapon. Compare this to a Dragoon. You get 10. You need 10 Tridents in order to make like 2 Dragoons. Make up for 2 Dragoons or something like this. That's how different the power is, and both of them are heavy weapons. So a bit of love would be appreciated here on the Trident, and yeah, I'd love to have that maybe next time when we see a test server testing once again the Trident new firing mechanism with a seriously increased damage output, together with the Tempest. Tempest needs that too. So maybe 30-40% more damage output. Like, it's a really big one there to see how this weapon actually. Maybe it brings the people actually running this now. Who runs Tridents? Nobody does it really. Yeah, we're gonna explore this bug in a second. We have like 2 minutes to go first before we go into the situation here. I'm attacking with a Pursuer and Punishers, and right now I have already killed 2 guys, and I'm doing a quite okay job. But the problem is now I trigger a 10-second long reload on the Punisher, and the problem also is I'm surrounded. There's a Bulgazari shock train. There's a Bulgazari shock train. There's this, Inquisitor, or Exodus Inquisitor next to me. Shock train hit me, and now although I am finally able to activate the stealth ability again, I have only 1 Punisher left. So yeah, that's not gonna do much. It's a light Punisher, so yeah, I guess I will just take me a little while. And everyone was waiting for me to kill me instantly. But you know what? Let's do one last YOLO right here, okay? Leroy! Come on, when am I jumping? I remember that I was jumping in this situation, but I don't see myself. Come on. Do it, Manny. What you waiting for? Alright, here we go. Leroy Jenkins! Sam! Alright, jump right in, and I'm attacked by literally all 6 enemy players right here. That's a really just suicide mode. I took 2 guys with me, but it's literally 6 enemies. All of them, the entire team was focusing on me. Because that's what the Raven has, right? That's what the Raven gets. That the fact that it runs in from a very high angle, everyone can see you flying and everyone will fire at you. So now one little quick funny intro to the next situation, and then we're there to show you the bug. We have 2 fast Camillos coming in, and I have this very powerful Scourge Spark Raven here. And I'm making sure to switch the target. Always when somebody else comes in, I switch. Someone else comes in, I switch. I always have them in range. And then quick switch at the end so that I don't lose my lock on. Both of them fall over at the same time. Simultaneous death. Alright, so here we go into the last situation. We're running the Trident Butch with Exodus on top of it too. It's a fun setup, and I thought it might work good. Dropping the shield at distance with the Trident and then switching to Exodus when they get close. Really cool, well thought out process or setup, and then yet it doesn't really work because of the Trident. I'm going to show you that in a few seconds. Because we will see that the enemy comes up with a Fury. A Trebuchet Fury is on the other side, and I'm firing my Tridents. The Trident fires 3 times. Please pay attention to the Fury, how many times the hit indicator shows a hit, and how many times the hit points of this Fury right there is taking a hit. Look, boom, boom, first hit, second hit. We got 3 times hit indicator, but only twice the enemy bot actually lost a hit point thing. And even those hits, like considering this ridiculously long reload, that's a ridiculously low amount of damage. Once again, boom, boom, boom. 3 hits, only twice this Fury took damage. So 1/3 of this already way too low damage output is on top of that just taken away. Alright, let's test it again here. 1, 2, 3. Only twice. And now I'm switching to Exodus to finally do some damage and also destroy this guy right here. So yeah, that was the bug for the Trident that I've noticed, guys. I let this run here again while I do my outro, guys. I would love to see the Trident and the Tempest receive some time in the test server to get some further improvements and to make them more viable. And especially this bug here is obviously not supposed to happen. It should be fixed. And also the damage output in general is just way too low. Or the reload is so long, one of these things. And the firing mechanism, that would be really cool to see now again. And yeah, the new test server stuff, I've shown it to you. I think I didn't miss out anything. As I said, guys, in 2 days or 1.5, you're gonna get the test server gameplay video with all these things tested. So yeah, stay tuned, and thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.